Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a fun one to talk about. I've already seen some discussion on this fight. I personally think it's too soon, but Khamzat Chimaev versus Israel Adesanya. Alright guys, so unless you've been under a rock or in a cave, and being an MMA fan, if you don't know who Khamzat Chimaev is, wow, this guy has made some pretty big waves. He's 3 fights in his UFC career, 3 finishes, 2 first round stoppages, 1 second round stoppage. Basically didn't even get touched in each one of these fights. Total domination. Khamzat has a wrestling background, he's a grappler in general, he holds a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but quite frankly, I'm pretty sure his skills are black belt level. Khamzat is 26, a young man. He competes in a welterweight division, the middleweight division. He even said he would fight at heavyweight. It appears that Khamzat is a true fighter, fight anyone, anytime, anywhere. Even though he's fighting less than top 10 ranked guys, unless if you're blind, you can clearly see that he is highly skilled and dangerous. We all want to see Khamzat against a top 10 guy just to see how he fares. Some people call him a hype job. I personally don't think he's a hype job. I think he's a really skilled, good fighter. He actually may be special. There's rumblings of that also, but we have to be smart, we have to be logical. We just have to see Khamzat against upper tier competition before we make those bold claims. 9 wins, 0 losses, perfect record. Khamzat has called out Wonderboy Thompson, the middleweight champ himself, Israel Adesanya, Conor McGregor. He wants to fight everybody. Israel Adesanya, the reigning defending middleweight champion of the UFC, just an incredible striker on the feet. He has a lengthy kickboxing record, 75 wins, 5 losses. Adesanya's mixed martial arts record is 20-0. Out of those 20 wins, 15 stoppages by TKO KO. Needless to say, Israel Adesanya is a killer. We just saw him this last Saturday absolutely dismantle a super dangerous and tough Paulo Costa, and he made it look easy. He's just so skilled and crafty on the feet, so many tricks up his sleeve, so much experience in the striking department. He's shown some pretty good takedown defense, and it's scary to think that he's getting better in that area. We haven't really seen his ground game, but he hasn't really had to use it yet. Adesanya, like Khamzat, is a blue belt in BJJ. So how exactly would Khamzat Chimaev do against Israel Adesanya in that cage? Khamzat fans are not going to be happy about this. I just don't think he's ready. Now, that's just my personal opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think by some off chance if they were to book this fight, which is unlikely, it's just being talked about by the fans, I think it would be a bad idea for Khamzat. You have to let Khamzat grow into his UFC career, grow into his greatness. Doesn't have to be slowly, but have him level up gradually. Somebody like Wonderboy Thompson is a great test. Leon Edwards, maybe somebody lower ranked, Vicente Luque, but I personally would not like to see him against Israel Adesanya. Because truthfully, I think it's a great chance that Khamzat gets beaten and possibly beaten badly. Now, he's looked incredible. Don't get me wrong. But Israel has him beat on the experience. That's MMA, that's kickboxing. On the feet, we really haven't seen a whole lot of Khamzat. Although what we have seen has been impressive. He just scored that super fast knockout. It basically was the first punch thrown. But compare that to Israel. Proven, battle-tested. We've already seen him in wars. We've seen pretty much his full arsenal, his mixed bag of tricks. We know Izzy's super capable. Maybe even beyond that. Arguably, he's the best striker in mixed martial arts right now. If he keeps going the way he does, maybe ever. Ground game, and it's funny because I just said that we haven't seen a whole lot of Khamzat, but this is like a gut feeling, personal opinion. I do think that Khamzat has a way better ground game than Adesanya, and if he were to get the fight to the mat, I think he would put a hurting on Izzy. But that's only if he can get the fight to the mat. I'm not sure if it'll be easy. Adesanya has been showing some pretty solid takedown defense in past fights. He's getting better. And the thing is, getting inside of that range to even score a takedown. You can't just dive in on Adesanya. You can't just rush him. You have to get past those long range strikes, his footwork, his craftiness, and that's just flat out danger zone. Yeah, I think that's a tall mountain for Khamzat to climb right now. People should not be talking about him versus Adesanya at the moment. Can he contest for the title? Sure, maybe one day. He's been looking like a killer. I don't doubt for one bit that if he's consistent, if he truly is the real deal, he's gonna reach the top. He may even be champion one day. He's looking that good and scary. but too many unknowns right now, and I don't think he should be mentioned with the likes of like Israel Adesanya at the moment. Just my opinions, guys. I like Khamzat. I'm already a fan of his. Badass fighter. I would love to know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you think it's like way too soon to talk about Khamzat versus Israel? Or do you think he actually has a real shot right now? Would love to read those thoughts in the comment section, guys. Thanks for watching this segment. If this is your first time at the channel and you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing, guys. Like and share. Appreciate you guys to the max. You know that. And until the next segment, you all take care.